Hi guys, Diamond Hammer here. I thought I'd make a little status update video, show you how things are going. I've got my base of operations up, and thanks C for the little reminder on the recording volume. You could hardly hear me. I've remedied that. And yeah, here we are. I've got my food, got to eat, and some flax. This is part of one of the mods in the Tekkit pack for making string, so you can make wool, so you can insulate your cables. Everything has a nice little use. I found a nice little place to put things down, nice and flat, huge oil field out there, lots and lots of oil. And yeah, this is my humble abode. This is where it all goes down. This is the boom room. And this is the wall of shame. It is at the moment, looking a little untidy. You've got all the basic stuff. You've got some simple power generation and power storage, and we have all the machines that we need, macerating and furnace and more furnace and extracting and compressing and the pushing and the pulling and everything you need to do. And I've got enough items together so that if I need to make anything to do one of the tutorials, I'll have enough so I can show you how to do things. Yeah, and there's some oddly coloured buildings down there which we'll now take a look at. This is the power station. It's green because it's a nuclear power station, or at least it will be. I'll show you that in a moment. And this is the refinery, doing all the refining of the oil, which is all the way down there somewhere, getting pumped up by a little pump that's hidden underground. And the pipes bringing it into here, putting it into these lovely little storage tanks. And the business end is inside. This is where oil gets pumped from the storage tanks into the refinery, and then the refinery makes fuel, and the fuel gets pumped into these storage tanks, which you can see on the other side, so you can always see how much fuel you have. And eventually, when those tanks are full with fuel, which won't be soon, which is going quite slowly. I turned that on about half an hour ago. That fuel will then get pumped into the other room, which above ground we have our small power station for powering Buildcraft machines. And here we are, we have combustion engines. They're being fueled by the fuel that is being refined. See, it's got some fuel in it, and they're being cooled by water that's being pumped from the roof, and they're generating the lovely power for everything to work. So you can run your quarries and your farms and all sorts of things off of this. You can use these Buildcraft pipes and engines in collaboration with one of the other mods, which is forestry, where you can make farms, which we'll go into later. I don't like automating farms anymore, it just takes the fun out of doing anything. I like a little bit of manual labour, even in Minecraft. Yeah, that's the power station. That's all generating power, and you can do a little walkthrough or tutorial on how this is all done if you want. It's all simple enough when you get to know the basics of how the pipes and the engines work. Yeah, we'll take a look on the roof. I'll show you. I'll get my scaffold out. It's a very useful piece of kit, this. Scaffold so we can get to the roof. Oh, made that a little too high. There we go. Yeah, you see, there's water storage tank, pump, getting powered by the things downstairs, pumping the water to the combustion engines so the combustion engines don't go bang. Yeah, very simple. We'll go through that at another time if you want. Let's go down. Oops, fail. Okie dokie. That's the power station and the refinery. All very nice. This is made out of CF foam. Which is, I can't remember what part of which mod it is. I think it's Industrial Craft. Foam, basically it's foam. You spray it. You can shape it. You can use your scaffolds to make molds. So you can, let's say you make a little mold, and you spray your foam in there. The foam expands to quite a large area. And then when it hardens, you can paint it, as you can see I have. I've got a nice little red and black thing going there, and Dayglow green for the nuclear power plant. And if you're you're standing around, you're doing something, and then a creeper comes up behind you, surprise butt sex, boom! No, this won't be damaged. It's blast resistant. It withstands TNT, creepers. I don't know if it withstands a nuclear blast. I mean, we might have to test that later on because you can make nuclear weapons in this mod. That's that part of things. Yeah, so that's very useful if you want to make a house or you want to protect things. The combustion engines and the refinery cost quite a lot of resources to make, so you want to protect it. So that's the CFO. That's the house, and this was going to be actually my crafting area, but I couldn't be bothered to walk from the house to the crafting area every time it got dark to sleep, so I just put the little bed there. So, and I turned this into the entrance, dun dun dun, to the nuclear power plant, and we've got a little skylight there. And then this is the underground chamber of what you saw above ground, and this will eventually be the nuclear reactor. That's the shape of it, giving away a little. That will be one of the next tutorials that I'll be doing. I still have to make this. This whole room will be filled with water to cool the power plant, with a reactor chamber in the middle, or the nuclear reactor in the middle, and reactor chambers on the outside to get maximum yield from your uranium. With a little thing here, so I can reach it and change the rods, the fuel rods, and everything when I need to. Yeah, that's basically that. I'll get that hooked up to the system to fuel, to power all the lovely little machines that I have in the crafting room instead of the very noisy geothermal generator. As you can see, this is the geothermal generator. It's powered by these little lava cells that I have quite a few of going now. And just to demonstrate how noisy this thing is, I'll get some cobblestone and macerate it. Now, it's not actually running full on because it's drawing power from this storage unit, and because this generates power more quickly than this can use it, it just keeps turning on and off, which is annoying, but when that's running constantly, that's very loud and it can get extremely annoying. Yeah. So this is it. This is the little base. I have all the things ready and raring to go for you guys if you want any tutorials done. I'll be building my own little projects. I'll probably get a cactus farm for waterproof piping and a few other things just to make life easier, and then just go explore and exploit the land with my quarries and dig up everything and make holes down to bedrock. But then you can come along that journey and I can do a tutorial of all the things that I do along the way. Just let me know what you want, and I'll post it up as soon as I can. Yeah, see you guys, have fun.